Alright, y'all, it's time for another it's time for it. Well, this is gonna be my first male wolf commentary. Shout out to Mr. Research, the creator of Male Wolf. And just a disclaimer, the opinions and beliefs expressed by me in this video are mine and mine only, and they do not they do not reflect the opinions of the original creator of the wolf ideology, who is Mr. Research. So with that out of the way, I'm gonna go ahead and start talking about this. I think it's time we stop complaining about black women, man. This shit is corny, man. The shit really was corny like 5 years ago. Okay, but the fact that you still got these dudes out here doing these hangouts, you know, talking about these black females, complaining about them and whatnot, and you know, whatever it is, that's out, man. That's old. That has to go. You know, the way I feel about it at this point, if you don't like black females, leave them alone. Okay, date out, date interracially, or date whatever, you know what I mean? But don't continue to sit up here and just talk about black women, talk about black women, talk about black women, because you know, eventually it becomes redundant and the information starts to repeat itself. You know, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? You know, Tommy Sotomayor, it was played out with him back in 2011. It was played out with him back in 2012 and 2013. You know, this stuff has been played out. You know what I mean? But what you have now is you have like these guys who, and I'm not going to mention any names explicitly, but they would kind of put themselves in a position where they're kind of like in a bubble away from the black community, and they're kind of isolated from the black community, but yet they still want to sit up here and make commentary about the black community. They still want to talk about black females and what's wrong with them and all this and that. But yet these guys live in a bubble, you know, isolated completely away from the black community. So I don't really understand that. You know what I mean? I don't really get that. I don't really understand it. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. But I mean, at the end of the day, these guys can do what they want to do, but what they say is, you know, it makes what they say seem like it's not very credible, because they're speaking from you know, these are guys that don't even really want anything to do with the black women in the first place. You know what I mean? So if you don't want anything to do with black women in the first place, you know, why are you making videos and commentary on it? You know what I mean? That's very weird to me. You know, but with that being said, you know, as male wolves, you know, our mission and our objective is not to sit up here and complain about anything. It's to actually take command of our destiny as men and become a driving force in our environment rather than a victim of our environment. You know what I mean? And anyone who has that victim mentality like that, you know, it's just very, how should I say it? Anyone who has that victim mentality like that, man, it's just very weak. You know, it's just very weak. It's just very, you know, it's ridiculous. It's not something I ever want to be a part of or involved with. And that kind of ideology I stay away from. Anyways, let me know what y'all think. Get the likes up. Peace.